First of all, I think I would like to say I'm very honored to be able to speak here, because it's a very important issue, and I think it's a common interest, yeah? And I mean, as we said from Professor Wienecke, as he said, it's not so normal that men are sitting in these panels, yeah? And I was a little bit surprised to hear that. And I was not surprised to see the pictures where the men were all in the front and the women were not shown, yeah? I think it's, and I think also to Hayashi Sensei's, it's a community issue, yeah? It's our common interest to bring this topic ahead, because we are facing so many challenges in this world, yeah? Social challenges, professional challenges, in economy, in industry, and so on and so on. I think it's not with a singular solution, you're not going to solve it, yeah? We have to solve it together. Yeah? It's not men against women, it's not looking at the differences. I think we first have to focus on the commonalities. We said, what is my vision? Why do I want to work? What do I want to leave behind in the end? Yeah, and changing the world by first of all understanding the world is a good approach and a good motivation to become an engineer. So I also remember the topic like which Mona Haug said, like resilience. Yeah, I think you also, while you learn things, you also develop your personality. So I think there's a lot of motivational things to really become an engineer for a woman. Yeah, and once you have overcome these hurdles, I think you will be set for your career. I had the opportunity to work at different German companies, partly in Germany, but also a long time in Japan. That was basically, I think I heard the name Bosch before, then another company in the automotive industry, Knorr-Bremse, and now at Mahle. So with these companies, something throughout my career, something was in common there, because these companies had bought Japanese companies and were in the process of integration. Partly I was initiating and leading the acquisition process, but in all cases I was part of the integration process. And if you connect organizations, I mean, there's a strategic reason why you buy a company, you have a business case behind it, but and you want, of course, to leverage the synergies you have targeted with this acquisition, but in the end it's about connecting people. Yeah, connecting people is very important, and I mean, when we talk about Japan, opening Japan, sometimes Japan seeing from Germany is a little bit mystical thing, yeah, because, and there's a lot of reasons why you don't understand this is the Japanese way of doing things. Yeah, one of my targets is basically for this kind of business interaction to demystify Japan, yeah, to bring transparency in both directions, to create understanding. This is especially important, I mean, in these days where the speed is increasing of whatever happens in the world, yeah, where we need, I mean, one of the buzzwords is agility. What is agility? Agility to me is basically in a company is how far important communication reaches the stakeholders of these interactions, which need to be involved at that point of time. Yeah, and I think so. Communication skill is one of the important things. So, in order to demystify Japan, in order to connect Japan after these activities through the world, communication establishing this was a very, very important point. And I encountered the situation that sometimes with existing stuff it was difficult. So I encountered that one of the previous key players were probably not the key players needed for the future. Yeah? She's leading a 5 billion euro business. This is the biggest business of Mahle. She's a very good communicator, an inspiring leader. So, and there is no question that there would be something with a quota, because she's just present. Yeah, this is something. So this is definitely, and I think this is also a role model. Yeah, and of course, if you come to, do we need quotas? Yeah, I would also say I think you need quotas to get the awareness, to measure as a KPI. We do that. Yeah, but if you don't have measures behind it in order to really show the people how to change, I mean, you cannot change culture. You can only change behavior. And if you change behavior, and behavior is changing day by day, the culture will follow. Yeah, and that's, I think, what you need to target.